So is day trading gambling, or is it actually a real business in which you can make money from? A lot of people believe that trading is more so like going to the horse race and betting on your favorite animal, or going to the casino and playing your favorite table, okay? Or it could be just like sports betting and betting on your favorite team to win, right? No, I mean, when it comes to trading, we are using tools that allow us to be able to, if we use them correctly, be able to give us information in which we can trade or hedge trades, based on the performance of the actual market. And when it comes to the equities or the indices, those are tied to the actual or driven by the actual stock market, okay? So, that's the reason why most people who are experienced level traders are wealthy, because they have money tied into investments, whether it's day trading in some form or fashion, swing trading, or position style trading, whatever it may be. But people do trade different markets, whether it's stocks, forex, options, or trading in futures. For me, I believe that's where the security lies, is within the future markets. Okay, so overall, trading is not gambling. I don't know what anybody, or how, if you believe that it is, it's really not. Maybe you need to spend some time doing your homework. But I will say this, and the reason why I'm making this video today is because a lot of people treat trading as if they're gambling when it comes to them wanting to make some quick money. If you are into this business to turn a dollar and to be done with tomorrow, then you're in the wrong business. If you are in this business and don't have the money, or say you have, I don't care if you have a little bit of money or larger sums of money, but if you have money that you aren't, should I say, money that you can't afford to lose, then please stop while you're ahead. Okay, so I'm going to talk about some rules that would help most people who have the addiction in treating day trading as gambling. Number one, please, like I just said, don't trade with money that you don't have, or money that you do have that you really need to be paying your bills with. Okay, your home, your mortgage, your car notes, taking care of your children and things of that nature. So if you are taking the last crumbs of money that you have in your account, thinking that I'll pour it into the markets and I'll make a quick dollar and I'll come out on top and be able to quickly make a good amount of money to pay, the eviction notice I have, okay, or be able to pay the car note that I haven't paid in 2 or 3 months, or to try to dig out of a hole real quick, you are into the wrong business. I only tell people who are interested in trading, put money to the side, save money so that you, and treat it as if it's never even there. Okay, because just for the sake of, if you end up taking a few bad trades and blowing your first account, that you're not going to be upset and feel some type of way when it comes to losing that money. All right. So again, do not trade with money that you cannot afford to lose. All right. I'm saying that very clear, because a lot of people, again, they take whatever they have left or remaining and they put it in the market, and then they find themselves in a bad situation. And if that is you, and that has happened to you, and you blew your account, do not come back to the table, guys, unless you're really serious about trading and you really want to learn the correct way. And that is understanding the concepts that you need to understand and educating yourself on the market movements and understanding the flows, just understanding overall, structure as a whole, because that is the most important concept that any trader needs to understand. Because you don't want to be, I'm chasing a trade, okay? You think that the market is just pushing hard to the upside, and you say, hey, it's going to go to the moon, and then you get into the trade, and it actually comes back against you, and then you blow everything. And you can't understand that. That's what happens to a lot of people. They end up getting into a trade, trying to trace the market, and then when the market falls back, and they just, hey, I'll just hold on to it, and you encourage so much drawdown to where it blows your account, they can't understand what took place and why they actually blew their account. That's the purpose of being able to read the market. Understand, get a good feeling on what you're actually doing. And that's why I spend so much time in quality making video content on this channel, so that people can grasp an understanding of a very simple strategy, for one, that's not complex, but also the better half, or the better part of understanding how to trade the correct way and read these charts the right way. So again, please don't trade with money that you cannot afford to lose. And if you have money and it's your last little bit of money that you do have, take care of what you need to take care of, and don't drop it into these markets, because the markets will have their way with you because you haven't spent time. You need quality time back testing and forward testing a strategy. You need quality time coming up with a great trading plan that's going to allow you, basically a set of rules that you're going to adhere yourself to so that you can, because basically you're looking to find yourself in a consistent standpoint to where you're profitable, right? And that's what the part of the trading plan is along with the strategy and everything else, risk management, trade management, putting all this together to be able to become a better trader or become just a trader, just becoming a profitable trader at the end of the day. That's the purpose of the trading plan is a set of rules that you adhere yourself to. If you go against them, which probably a lot of you have done so, you've probably seen how quick that you got smacked on the hand, right? So please, if you have money, but it's your last little bit of money, and you want to drop it into to these markets, I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm telling you, by giving you a suggestion and a recommendation, please don't do it. All right. Hold on to what you have. And if you really want to learn how to day trade the correct way, then spend time in demo or simulation and learn that way. Okay. And then work your way up. All right. To where I'll take a small bit of money that I put to the side, put it into a broker account, and then I'll trade and see how good. Because if you can prove to yourself that you can do it in simulation or as in demo, then you have proven to yourself that you can do it just as well as live. Now, a lot of people will say this, that they feel once the moment they go live, the fact is that everything changes up. Well, no, it's just your psychology. Okay, because now you actually have real money on the line, and you have something tied to it, and that is emotions. All right, so understand that part too. So number one, that rule. Don't trade with money that you cannot afford to lose, okay? Number two, have some rules for yourself set up, all right? Okay? So that you do not find yourself chasing, revenge trading, over trading, okay? Those are all those things that people fall into that rut when it comes to the psyche of the mind that they keep doing time and time and time again. How many times are you going to let the markets have their way with you before you actually learn your actual lesson, okay? So please, just because you took a bad setup, you be done, okay? Maybe have a limitation, all right? As far as how many trades or max, the number of trades you're going to take a day. If you say, I'm going to take 2 trades a max a day, the first one you didn't do well on, then the second one you became profitable on, if you broke even that day, be done. Don't keep forcing things, okay? Because then you're going to find yourself back and forth, trying to catch up and keep your head above water. If you take 1 quality trade a day, okay, then maybe be done. If you take 2 quality trades a day, definitely be done. Don't engage so much opportunity or so much time into the market, because at some point it's going to turn. And when it does, and you think the market is continuing pushing bullish to the upside, it's going to turn. You're going to take a bad trade. And that's the purpose of having a stop loss. All right. A lot of people don't trade with them. Trade with a stop loss because it's going to help protect you and your capital at the end of the day. All right. So that's number 2 there, is put some limitations. All right. Some rules in place as far as the number of trades that you're looking to trade. All right. If you say I have a 2 trade max and I profited it today and I'm done, then be done. Okay. Don't go outside of your trading plan. It's imperative. It's important, because that's when you start making mistakes, and that's when you start blowing your accounts. So once you go live and you have real skin in the game, you're going to see how quick, if you take a losing trade, how it's going to feel and how quickly you can actually lose money. No one knows that when they're demo in simulation, because the emotions aren't really tied there. But you almost got to psych yourself out. Even when you're in simulation or in demo trading, treat it as if you're trading with your own live money, so that when you do switch over, that feeling isn't there of the emotions. Your hands get clammy and you start to get a little nervous, maybe start sweating when you get into a trade. All right. So in number 3, let me say this right now. Let's say you went live. Okay. And then started trading with your real money. All right. And then you start taking some bad setups, and then you start dwindling your account down. Don't keep pushing the envelope and keep trading, trying to make up the difference. All right. Stop while you're ahead. Preserve, like I always say, your capital. Okay. Protect it. Go back to the drawing board to figure out what you're doing wrong. Okay. Correct that. That means going back to simulation and demo, correct what you're doing wrong, or find out what you're doing wrong, and then retest things back in demo and simulation so that you can possibly become profitable, or put you back on the right path to become profitable or being profitable. Then switch back over when you're ready to go live. Okay. So stop while you're ahead is what I'm trying to say before you blow your actual account. All right. These are the 3 rules that I want to talk about today that should help protect you and cure you from your addiction for all those that just can't stop. They got to keep clicking the button and pushing the envelope so they cannot do it anymore. All right. So that's what I want to share, guys, and talk about. Hopefully this video helps out many individuals out there that are suffering with the habit of gambling and treating this business of trading futures like it's addictive. It's not, okay? It's just treat it like a business. Get up like you're going to your 9 to 5 or used to go to your 9 to 5. Look for great setups. Take them. If you followed your rules and the market still went against you, the stop loss there is to protect you. Stop while you're ahead. Tomorrow's another day. Do it then, okay? But anyone out there who wants to become or thinking about finding out more information surrounding the strategy and how I actually trade, which is very simple, it's not complex. Let's say you don't have a strategy right now and you want to find something that's going to actually work. You can please spend some time. Scroll down to the description portion of the video, meaning watch some of the content here on the channel. But if you want to get more insight for information, more detailed information, find something that can actually work for you, you can become an elite member. The link is down in the description portion of the video, right below the first link, which is the Discord. That's free. Come down right below that. You'll see a link titled Ultra Elite Supporter. Once you click that, you'll see 3 tiers there. What is the private community? The private community is where I supply so much valuable information surrounding my trade breakdowns, the video playlists, market structure content. It's all the bolts, nuts and bolts, all the bells and whistles to how I actually trade, because I'm walking you through setup after setup after setup, so you understand structure. What I was looking at when I was taking trades, stop loss placement, profit target areas, I go through these setups like you're sitting right next to me. So you can become an elite member in which you receive my trade breakdowns, okay, where there are tons of videos there where I'll walk you through setups and everything, talking about structure, again, stop loss placement, profit target areas, everything that you need to know, okay? Outside of that, you also receive the video playlist and a great video that I cover surrounding market structure, which is very important. Because without mastering that concept there, you are going to be trading blindly in the dark, okay? Now, if you want to take it one step up and become an ultra elite supporter, you receive everything that I just mentioned, plus the live recorded trading sessions. That's where I'm recording myself trading, talking through setups, talking about structure of the market, looking at the market. So basically giving you my full-on bias, my rundown of what the market looks like and what I'm looking for to act, what I'm looking at, or what I'm looking for the market to actually do. And you'll see me engage in taking setups. Okay. All right. Showing you where I take the trades at. Okay. Where I'm taking profit at, where my stop loss is at. So you can understand that helps a lot out. I know it helps a lot of people out when they actually can watch video content like that. So you receive the live recorded trading sessions as well as the market recap video. So again, with the ultra supporter, becoming an ultra elite supporter, you receive trade breakdowns, video playlists, the market structure video, live recorded trading sessions, and the market recap videos. Okay, there's a lot of video content there. So either tier depends on you. When you click on the link down below, the ultra elite supporter link, you'll see 3 links there, or 3 tiers there. You'll see the elite, okay, and then the ultra elite. Both of them, you'll see the perks and rewards that you receive for each one of those tiers if you choose to sign up. Again, that's where the valuable information comes into hand at, all right? Now, outside of that, I appreciate everyone that tunes in and watching the video count on a daily basis. If you do me the biggest favor, if you haven't already done so, make sure you subscribe to the channel, okay? Click the sub button down below. And turn your post notifications on. And last but not least, if you haven't already dropped a like before you click off right now, please drop a like by clicking that thumbs up video. I appreciate it. Take care, and I'll see everyone in the next one.